Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekend reading for March 11th through 13th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello, very warm welcome to you. And if you're returning, welcome back. As always, I am so very truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get into it and see what we've got for you guys for the weekend. We have commitment and we also have wide open. Oh, well, those two may actually be complete opposites. All right, so perhaps you are keeping your schedule open because you don't want to make any commitments, or maybe you've made a commitment and you don't want to do it. Okay, but we do have the commitment energy that is coming out here. And so this is really, you might be focused on where you're committing your time and energy to. Do you want to do something? Okay, do you not want to do something? So this is really spirit say, be a little bit discerning about where you commit your time, energy, and attention. This could also reckon that there is a new commitment coming in here for you. Perhaps, we do have some rose petals around there. So perhaps you're getting together with some people that you love. Perhaps some of you are entering into or discussing some higher level of commitment. So certainly that can be very much prevalent, in your weekend. But we also have wide open here as well. Okay, so some of you may be actually trying to leave your schedule wide open this weekend just because maybe you're just kind of going where the wind blows you. You're just in one of those moods where you don't really want to be tied down. Perhaps you're even trying to get out of a commitment, something that you wanted to do. You know how sometimes you agree to do something or you agree to go somewhere, and then when it comes right down to it, you're like, oh man, I don't want to go. But the wide open energy really is also about your energy. This is reminding you to be open and receptive to your manifestations, to new things coming in. This is releasing all attachments, negative attachments, old fears, worries, doubts, and just embracing the possibilities of the future with that wide open energy. Some of you may actually be making plans for the future here as well with that commitment energy, and then the wide open. It's like all your blocks are gone. You can see your path forward, and now it's time to get started. So let's have a look and see what else that we've got coming out for you guys for the weekend. Oop, thank you very much. We've got the 10 of Wands coming out there. So certainly letting go and releasing something. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the 2 of Gabriel. There's your wide open energy. We also have the 2 of Raphael, which is the 2 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Well, there we go. A little bit of very much a reciprocal energy with the oracle cards there. The 10 of Gabriel is the 10 of Wands, so the end of something difficult or the release or the closure of something so that you're wide open. The 2 of Wands, making plans for the future, and the 2 of Raphael is the 2 of Cups, so some of you could possibly very much be making some sort of commitment or some plans with somebody that's important to you. It doesn't have to be love. Let's have a look. Your 4 of Gabriel here is advice from Spirit. 4 of Gabriel, quite often known as the halfway to marriage card. So certainly there is some commitments at play. When we get the repeating messages, pay very close attention to that. Blessings headed your way. We've got the 6 of Michael. That is leaving behind any old worries, fears, and doubts, and really embracing the future going forward. It's also a rite of passage, so there may be some obstacle or some challenge that you've been dealing with there that you're meant to go through. And it doesn't always feel, really nice when we have to go through something, but, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger sometimes in that. But you might be finding a compromise with someone there also. So the 10 of Gabriel is the 10 of Wands. Okay, so you may be under a little bit of stress to start off the weekend. You probably have a lot on the go. Perhaps some, again, plans that you just don't want to go for. Okay, especially if it's like Friday evening plans here and you're like, oh man, I just want to relax and I really don't want to go out. All right, but the 10 of Wands can be those situations where you're overworked, you got those stresses. Okay, perhaps you've taken on a lot of responsibility. Perhaps you are agreeing to do things that you just don't want to, or they just leave you feeling a little bit heavy. So whenever we get the 10 of Wands, there is that reminder there to let something go, to not commit to more than what you can handle or more than what you want to do, to be a little bit discerning about where you put your time, energy, and attention. Perhaps some boundaries may be needed somewhere. The 10 of Wands can also represent the end of a cycle. So you're at the end of one phase and you're about to transition into another, something a little lighter and brighter and something a little bit more positive. So, this could just be a shift in your way of thinking. Perhaps you are shifting your way of doing things. Okay, maybe you're even putting your foot down. But we've got the Two of Gabriel, which is the Two of Wands, okay? And this is all about making plans. And, so perhaps you are doing a little bit of change of plans for yourself for the weekend ahead. But you could be making travel plans, some longer term plans for the future. You may even be possibly, how should we want to say, making some interesting choices. Okay, the Two of Wands energy is really quite often that, imaginative kind of energy, kind of thinking about the future, right? Keeping your mind and keeping an open mind, keeping an open heart, thinking about the possibilities of something. Okay, you could even be making some travel plans possibly here with the Two of Gabriel as well. Sometimes you can be looking out onto the horizon, and usually there is like a world that is right there. So you might be making some bold choices. This is your time to move forward with something and just get something done. If you're here on Friday and you're feeling a little bit burdened and stressed, okay, perhaps you do cancel some commitments for your Friday and you decide to take some time out for yourself. And then by Saturday, here you are and you're like, oh, I feel like a load has been lifted off of me and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed and recharged. So we've got the Two of Raphael here as well. So this is the Two of Cups energy. So this is your opportunity to get with people that you really enjoy, company that you really enjoy, your friends, possibly your family, right? This is also where you may actually really connect with your higher self as well. And sometimes when we take a load off our shoulders with that 10 of Wands, the Two of Wands here, it's like, a good sigh of relief. Now we're a little bit refreshed, recharged, our energy is a little bit better, and now we can make those commitments, make those plans that really make us feel good. But this is also where you might actually get some time to connect with your higher self. But of course, the Two of Raphael, the Two of Cups, this can certainly be getting together or meeting somebody new, somebody who connects with you on a deep level, on a soul level. The Two of Cups is certainly known as soulmate energy. Okay, so perhaps you are making plans with your significant other or maybe just a friend. Okay, so kindred spirits on any level there. Okay, so that Two of Cups is really beautiful, everything coming together in balance and harmony. And we do have these twos that are coming out here, which is all about balance, cooperation, partnerships with the things or people that are really important to you. All right, the Four of Gabriel is the Four of Wands energy, and as far as advice from Spirit goes, okay, jump for joy. The Four of Wands quite often is known as the 1111 card, so you could certainly be in a situation in the weekend where you're making plans for your dreams, your goals, okay? Sometimes those dreams come true. It's the Four of Wands is known as the higher level of commitment card, right? The halfway to marriage, higher level of engagement, all of those things. Whatever it is time to celebrate, okay? This is a time of abundance and joy. You may be feeling a little bit lighter and brighter, especially if you don't commit to more than you can really handle, okay? We leave our options open there a little bit, and there's that jump for joy. But of course, with the Four of Wands, we could also just be in a really good place in the weekend ahead, right? You're maybe canceling something that you don't want to do, and here you are, you're just in this energy where you're having a really good time. You may even get an invitation somewhere here as well, okay? Invitation to go to some sort of party or celebration or something, and you may actually need to be a little bit discerning, okay? And especially if you've got more than one opportunity to go out and have some fun this weekend. You might be choosing the ones that are a little bit more important to you and not spreading your energy too thin. So your advice from Spirit here is do the things that are important to you. Be a little discerning about your commitments, okay? Do those things that make you feel good. And this is also, a reminder here that your hard work is about to be rewarded, okay? So whether that's something small or something big, but this is, of course, that big celebration, that halfway to marriage, and we do have some love coming in here as well. So if you are entering into a higher level of commitment with somebody this weekend, or if you are meeting somebody new, congratulations, okay? Because that really is very exciting for you, okay? So have fun and celebrate. So we do have your blessings headed your way as the Six of Michael. Now, the Six of Michael is the Six of Swords, so it's quite often known as the rite of passage. So there's something that you may be experiencing in your present moment, okay, or something that comes in this weekend where it causes you a little bit of a challenge, okay? And this really does show that there is something that you've just got to deal with, an important conversation that you need to have, perhaps part of your lesson. There's some sort of lesson that may be learned here, and part of it may be to, to have those conversations and to put up boundaries that you wouldn't normally do. Perhaps it is to find a compromise with somebody as well. The Six of Michael is really where we come out of a storm and into that peaceful energy after that, okay? And we do have that coming in here in your reading anyway, right? The Ten of Gabriel, not the best energy necessarily, right? Think of, a big burden of bricks on your shoulders, and then we get lighter and brighter. And the Six of Michael, we do get lighter and brighter. So I think you're finding a peaceful resolution to something. If you have something that's been stressing you out, okay, I think you're finding those answers that you've been looking for, perhaps just by keeping an open mind with that Two of Gabriel that's there, and listening to someone else's point of view, perhaps. Okay, you could even just be in that situation where you need to make a compromise in order to make peace and in order to resolve your situation, okay? But this is certainly could be about travel plans as well. So travel plans coming up twice possibly in your weekend here. So whether you're actually having a quick little getaway in the weekend, or maybe you're making some plans, perhaps a destination celebration somewhere along the way, okay, then you think the world is opening up for you a little bit. And we do have all sorts of things that are opening up around the world. So travel is getting a little bit easier than what it was just very recently. So there certainly is a light at the end of that tunnel. And that is wonderful, because the Six of Michael here, the Six of Swords energy, it's like that welcome sigh of relief. It's like, thank goodness. Okay, so things get a little bit easier, lighter, and brighter for you. So let's grab just a couple extra messages here for you guys. Whoa, thank you very much. Okay, apparently we're getting that one. Wow, talk about explosive energy for that one. I'll get this one here as well. So last messages, please, for the weekend. One or both of these may or may not resonate with you. Sometimes the end cards do, sometimes they don't. It all depends on your situation. So let's have a look here. So the one that explosively came flying out of the deck, that's the card, and a blessing from the light. You are dearly loved more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. The universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. Beautiful message there for you. And a guardian angel message here as well. And we have oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected, and ultimately one. So I fumble through that one. I'll let you take a screenshot of that if you want. And there we go. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Okay, I really hope there was something here that did resonate with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All of your love readings are up for March. All of your weeklies, of course, are long done. Okay, so there will be new weeklies coming up for you pretty quick here. And yeah, so anyway, so I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.